X3 is a multi-legislation, multi-company, multi-site, multi-warehouse, multi-currency system. In 500, when you log in, you have to log in to each company. Within X3, you do not. You log into the enterprise. And depending on your security, you will have access to all companies' information. So the structure you see here in the diagram shows the multiple legislations that are possible, and then multiple companies within the legislations or across legislations, multiple sites within the companies, and then multiple warehouses within the site. And obviously you get down to some detailed bin structures and capabilities within the warehouses and within the sites as well. Okay, 500 uses a traditional accounting mode, which means I have to build the structure of my GL account ahead of time. I have to have a natural account and any segments associated with the account, like a department, a cost center, a region, all have to be combined into a GL account number that contains all those segments before you can use it. Okay, that is more of a traditional accounting structure. In X3, it uses analytics. Okay, so analytical dimensions separate the different segments of my account. So it's going to store values from my natural account to record office supply expenses or record revenue, and then it's going to maintain different balances for the different segments used with those accounts. So if I want to track expenses by department, that would be an analytical dimension. If I want to track sales by product line, that would be an analytical dimension. Now, the good news is, within the X3 structure, you get to dictate which GL account number carries which dimensions. So now, in 500, you have to populate, if the dimension is not applicable, for example, to a revenue account, you still have to populate a value in that dimension of 0, 0. In X3, that dimension column wouldn't even show up in the revenue because it's not needed. And so all the accounting structure is put in place to default and set up which account codes go with which department or analytical segments, so you don't have to waste keystroke space keying in zeros when it's really not applicable for that account. So that is a fundamental change in the way the GL and accounting structure works within X3 versus the